Hey, Kevin here with the Southern Fried Horror Show. Typically, I do one of these intros like this.
Kevin here with the Southern Fried Horror Show, and we are at FrankenCon 2026.
But today I'm doing something different because I'm with my girlfriend, poet, author, and creative badass, Jennifer Sahms.
Hello, everyone.
And we just got back from FrankenCon. Well, not just got back. We've been gone. We've been back for about a week now. We had to get back to work, get back to, our creative endeavors, get back to doing, life in general. But we thought we'd do a quick video, a little recap of all the fun we had at FrankenCon 2026. Now, FrankenCon is a little event that we've gone to year after year. It's in Alcoa, Tennessee, right next door to Knoxville. We've been going damn near every year. I think we missed 1 year.
Yeah, it was only 1 year.
But we always have fun. And this year, Jennifer, it was her first year as a vendor there. So she was there peddling her wares, her books. And, just overall, we had a really great weekend. A lot of fun. What's great about FrankenCon is they always have a phenomenal lineup of guests. And this year was no different. I mean, they had some of the biggest names in Scream Queens. People like Linnea Quigley, Brinke Stevens, Michelle Bauer. They had Danny Hassel from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5. They had the Toxic Avenger reunion. Just a crazy lineup of guests, and it was really awesome. And of course, as they do every year, a ton of really great vendors. So we had a great time checking out a lot of cool stuff. And like I said, it was Jennifer's first year as a vendor at FrankenCon. What'd you think about it?
I thought it was a lot of fun. It's a new experience, learning experience each time I go and do these things. But I was more open this time. I actually got to network with some other authors the last day that we were there. So it was fun.
Yeah, it's always good to network and reach out and, just talk with people that are doing the same thing you're doing and trying to get the word out about their work. Yes. And now, what was the highlights for you this weekend?
Like I said, my highlights actually was, one, everybody that follows me and everyone that knows me and my family, I love Nightmare on Elm Street, The Dream Child. It is my absolute favorite. I used to take the VHS tape from my parents. I actually got to meet Danny Hassel, and that was one of my biggest highlights. Got a picture with him, and he did an autograph. So that was great.
That's pretty cool because you get to add that to your collection of
Nightmare Wall. I have a big wall going on.
Yeah. So now you've met the Dream Child himself, and then you met Danny, who had arguably one of the most disturbing death scenes in the entire film series.
I love it, and I already met Robert Englund.
Oh yeah,
that was one of my Christmas gifts. I was like, yay.
Nice.
But my other one I would have to say is whenever Brinke Stevens actually came to my table and approached me. And
I think I was more excited than you were.
You were like a kid at Christmas, honestly.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, it's Brinke Stevens.
Your eyes lit up and you're like... But I remember her, she's amazing to talk to. She was really sweet, and she purchased Corruption of Existence because she said it caught her eye the first day that she was there.
Yeah, it's got a great cover, but
yeah,
the cover's great, but what's inside of it is even better. So I'm hoping that she's cracked it open.
I'm hoping it was 2 years of work, behind that, and lots of editing, lots and lots of editing. But it was such an honor to meet her, and even a greater one for her to even purchase that. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe awesome. That was so. Yes, that was great. I loved watching my kids light up when I saw something they liked. So that was another highlight for me, because I love my kids. So
you didn't get to get away from your booth too much,
because whenever they followed me,
it
was great,
And then I would, come around and I'd sit in for you and watch your booth for a little bit.
Yeah,
I got a couple of
substitute.
Yeah. So I took credit for writing these books as well.
Yes, he did.
But
overall, it was just great because I got out of my element. Usually I'm such a shy person, but
it's what you got to do. You got to get out there and you got to market your books. You got to promote yourself and your work. So to me, that was a highlight, just seeing you do that. Your booth setup was awesome and eye-catching, and it was great seeing people come by and purchase some of your work and chat with you. So
Yes.
that was really fun. Yeah, I got to say I'm proud of you. I'm very proud of you. Now, if you're watching this, you could be like Brinke Stevens too and get a copy of Corruption of Existence. You could pick it up at Jennifer's website, jennifersahms.com, or it's also available on Amazon. So definitely look into that. Check that out.
Now, the biggest other big seller for the weekend actually was All That Was Shear Seam, which is this one right here. It's a psychological horror book with some mystery elements to it. And honestly, it's probably one of my best rates.
Yeah. I was walking by your booth when a couple of young ladies had come by and the cover caught their eye. And when they heard it was a carnival setting, they bought it immediately. Yeah, they were sold. So, yeah, this book is definitely one that I think everybody should check out as well. I'm not just saying that because this is my girlfriend. I'm saying it because genuinely these books kick ass. They are great.
He's an avid reader, so
yeah, I've always got my nose stuck in a book when I'm not watching a movie or doing silly videos.
Yes.
All right, the highlights for me this weekend, of course, the Franken family. Running back into Corey, Richard, seeing Matt setting up for Wrestle Scream, which is coming later this year. You'll want to check that one out. A new convention with that combines wrestling and horror fandom. So that's going to be really cool. Something I really enjoyed, going around seeing all the vendors and seeing so much cool stuff. But I guess the highlights for me, one of the coolest things that happened at FrankenCon this year is on day one, I noticed a banner up for Joe Davison. Joe Davison was going to be a guest there. So I went around looking for him. And of course he was over near Rhonda Shear's booth. But when I finally caught up to him, Joe is a guy that I had worked with on a film 19 years ago. And so it was really great to catch up with him. He's now directing episodes of Rhonda Shear's Up All Night, as well as his latest film, Sorority of the Damned, which is available everywhere. It kicks ass. And then meeting, of course, Rhonda Shear was awesome. I got some time to chat with her. And then Screen Queen, Jessa Flux, who is a gem of a human being. I really enjoyed talking with her, talking movies. She was super sweet, super knowledgeable, a lot of fun to hang out with her. But you probably saw me spending a lot of my time, a couple booths down from yours, chatting with Donald Farmer.
Yes, he was there for a really long time, but I think you were there probably for like 30, 45 minutes.
I was talking his ear off, but that's the thing. Donald Farmer is one of these guys that has worked in every medium format of, he started on video and then he worked on 16 millimeter, 35 millimeter, digital. He's done it all, man. And with so many credits to his name and so, it was just really great to talk to him. And he's you know how we always joke I'm a walking, talking encyclopedia of useless film knowledge? Okay, that's him. That is, man, this guy knows everything. It was nuts hearing him talk. And I could listen to Donald Farmer talk film all day long. So that was definitely a highlight to me.
One of the things that I love about FrankenCon is that from year one that we have attended, it always makes you feel like you're part of a family there. So the
Franken family, that's
so
what they call it.
You see Richard and everyone that is there, that's been there since the beginning of it all.
Yep.
And they're just so welcoming. And everyone, even the vendors are too. So it's, you start noticing faces that are familiar and stuff. And
yeah, it was great. It's one of the gentlemen that you were networking with, another writer, Brad. He's been there like every year as well, yes. And it was cool to see him as a vendor this year again. He won the Franken Stories last year.
Yeah, that we were part of last year. So it was great to meet him.
Yeah, it's so much fun, and they call it FrankenFamily for a reason because you form friendships and bonds there. It was great to meet Ronnie George. Ronnie had just come off of Donald Farmer's latest film, Screen Queen Weenie Roast, and turns out, small world again, he's good buddies with a guy that I had just finished working on a film with. And so spending time and getting to chit chat with Ronnie and his girlfriend was awesome. And yeah, I mean, it's like a family there. And that's why I love going to this event year after year.
Okay.
Now, another fun thing about the FrankenCon experience is the vendors. Now, I wish I could go there with thousands of dollars to buy all kinds of cool stuff. And but what I did get was pretty awesome. Something I'm really excited about. I unabashedly love the movie The Pit from 1981. I love it so much. I'm not saying it's a great movie, but I'm saying it's just weird enough that I love it. And I found it on VHS, and I was stoked to get this thing. It was the exact same VHS I remember my mama renting when I was a kid. So scored that, saw it, had to have it immediately. A few months ago in Encyclopocalypse Publications republished the book of this. It was John Galt's Teddy, and you bought it for me for Christmas because she knows how much I love The Pit.
Yes,
so.
He talked about it for so long from time that we got together.
Yeah, so finding it on VHS, I had to own it.
Yes.
Those that know me know that my favorite slasher is Jason Voorhees. So she would sneak off and she bought me some of the Jason Universe stuff, this new Jason Universe Funko Pop. And I love this Ben Cooper Jason Universe figure. It is so cool. I'm in love with these, so they're definitely going in the collection. Another cool vendor that was there is Severin. Now, y'all know Severin for putting out, these awesome Blu-rays of these classic or sometimes hard to find films. I didn't buy the film, but instead I bought the novelization of Cruel Jaws. It's got to be better than the movie itself. I saw it and I kept walking by it and I was like, yeah, I've got to read this thing. Cruel Jaws, if you've never seen it, I would say do yourself a favor for Bad Movie Night and check it out. I cannot wait to dig into this and see what Brad Carter has done to make actually make it make sense, I hope. So it's such a goofy, bad film, but I love it. So the novelization of Cruel Jaws, scooped that up from the Severn table. Now, I was speaking about Joe Davison earlier, running back into him, and it was great to catch back up with him. Anyway, he handed me a copy of the Up All Night comic book and told me, you got to run over there and get Rhonda to sign it. So Rhonda signed it for me, which was awesome. But yeah, this one, yeah, I gotta put this in a special place and make sure it's well taken care of. And of course, I had to get a copy of Sorority of the Damned, signed by Joe. Friggin' awesome, man. I cannot wait to pop this one into the Blu-ray player. And yeah, I got a bag full of other stuff, but that's could be for a later video. Suffice it to say, we spent a bunch of money with vendors, but it's all great stuff. It's cool stuff. It's stuff that we're going to be proud to display in our horror collections and on her Nightmare on Elm Street wall, her Freddy wall, because I grabbed her a few surprises as well.
Yes.
But yeah, that's the other great thing about FrankenCon is the vendors, man. You're always going to find something. You cannot walk into that convention and not find 2 or 3 things that you have to leave with.
No, because since we got there, Trini bought a backpack that she thought was like the coolest thing.
Oh yeah, within minutes. Yeah, she's wearing that backpack everywhere. But yeah, everything from books, DVDs, comics, shirts, pins. I found some cool patches for a future vest I'm going to do. All kinds of things. If you could think of it, it's there. It's going to be there.
Candles, anything. I mean, it's just every.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I want to say thank you to the Franken family for having us this year, and we plan on being back hopefully next year to vend again.
Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be there because, like I said, FrankenCon is family. FrankenFamily, we had a great time. I can't wait to see everyone again. Now, what do you have next?
Okay, so the next convention I have up is actually going to be September 19th through 20th in Columbia, South Carolina. It's the SE Horror Convention.
SE Horror Convention, another one that we never missed. This one is a great convention as well.
This will be our second year vending there.
Mm-hmm.
Usually we're on the other side of things, and it's actually been, again, like I said, learning experience, but it's been so much fun. I got to network with Nick Roberts last year. We traded books, so hopefully we see each other again.
Ben Farthing was there, so
yes.
So you have that coming up, and for those of you watching this that are interested and want to know more about Jennifer and her books, you can check out jennifersahms.com, and just stay tuned because Southern Fried Horror Show has more coming up. Also, special announcement.
So Kevin and I are actually going to make a video podcast where we'll be interviewing authors, filmmakers, producers, anyone that's really in the media. So we'll be contacting a few people, and we'll let you know ahead of time whenever we have the first episode out.
So yeah, that's coming real soon. You know, we bought all the equipment. Yeah, we're going to be doing something fun. I've always wanted to try to incorporate what I do with what she does, and we thought, hey, let's start interviewing some authors. And then it was like, well, shit, we could also interview filmmakers, and we can interview, the folks that put together conventions and this, that, and other. So now we got a list of about 10, 12 people already that we're going to be interviewing, but it's going to be a cool little project. So stay tuned for that. And once again, thanks for checking out our video. As always, you can find us here on YouTube. Tell them where they can find you.
You can actually find me on Instagram or on TikTok.
Thanks for watching, y'all.